What's up, guys? We got a great video from Phil for you. Why men stop dating.
Made that video about the height filter because women didn't do anything. A business, a company somewhere made the decision to add a height filter on a dating app for men and women, by the way. And you guys immediately got misogynistic about it. I was on Twitter and every single reply to this was, well, now we need a body count filter. We need to be able to filter out fat chicks. A woman hasn't even filtered you out yet and you're already red pill about it. So I'm making fun of you. I'm simply mocking the men who are acting like a handful of paid Tinder users using a height filter is systematic oppression against men. But let me tell you something, Ernest. The shortest guy I know, one of my close male friends, is on the short side, and he doesn't have any problem with women. He dates cute girls. And you know why? It's because he doesn't have a complex about his height, and he's funny. But if you tell a red pill guy that women are attracted to charm and humor, they won't believe you because they are not charming nor funny. They're too angry and they're too busy blaming women for all of their problems, and so their personalities are ass. You're angry at women because the CEO somewhere thought of the idea for a height filter, but I don't think you were gonna get laid with or without the filter. If you're talking about body count on Twitter, then a height filter is the least of your problems.
He doesn't have any problems because he's never going to date anyone who sees it as a problem when a man thinks a high body count is a problem. And sure, a business added a filter to make more money, but they only added that filter because a bunch of yes queens started agreeing with each other on social media that they're never gonna date a short man, which by their own definition is gonna be anyone under 6 feet. So yes, the same women will claim that they'll date a man just because he's funny, but at the same time they're gonna be using that filter. So now you not only need to be funny but also tall.
What I would say is don't listen to women. Whatever they say or their advice, don't listen to them. Pay attention to their actions. Women are more loyal to their feelings than anything else. So she can say one thing today, but when it comes down to it, it's their emotions, their feelings, how they feel. That's what they are loyal to. That's why you need to pay more attention to their actions.
Why not? Why wouldn't you ask a fish if it could talk what kind of bait it likes? Doesn't that increase the chances that you're going to catch it? Also, at the end of the day, I'm a fisherman.
Are you really though? Because that will mean that you're still fishing. Looking at that ring on your finger, I don't know, maybe stop. But yeah, no, you don't ask the fish what type of bait they like because sometimes they'll lie. Sometimes they say they like the bait that stands still in a pond or a lake, but then they go and chase the one that is going downstream in a river. The one that will never stay still in a place.
A loneliness epidemic. Men stopped yearning. Men don't yearn anymore. That's all women want. All they want is to be yearned for. Why do you think Mr. Darcy is such a sought-after gentleman?
And why don't we see those men that do yearn for these women getting all the ladies? But that's not what we're seeing. What women say they want versus what they reward and who they date. Two totally different things. But what ends up happening is that man that does yearn for that woman, he's obsessed with her. He buys her gifts. He takes her on nice dates. He does everything right. He's often the man that gets put in the friend zone. Why would any man yearn for that friend zone? So he can watch you date other men and get your heart broken over and over again. Well, he's sitting there like, I'm your exact type. You always talk about your type. Well, here I am. I think it's important to watch what you're actually attracted to and be like, okay, maybe I want this one thing, but I'm not dating the men that give me that. I'm sabotaging myself. But instead, things are often just blamed on men automatically.
So what she said here, guys, if you paid attention, women who come out here on social media, on TikTok, and they say one thing, to say, oh, they want men to act this way, or they like it when men do this, or they'll date men that do this. But at the end of the day, what they are rewarding is the opposite in most cases of what they are saying. They are loyal to their feelings, and as long as you are doing things that are in line with their feelings, then you are winning. That's the hack. All this stuff that you say, oh no, you're a good guy, they like good guy, they like what, they like men to chase them. They don't like that. They don't like that. They want validation from you. You don't give it to them, they chase you. Because they're about emotions, they're about feelings. They want that validation from you so bad that once they get it, they no longer feel the same way about you. So if you chase them, you lose them. You don't chase them, they want you, they chase you. You don't give it to them, they forever chase you. I'm just saying here.
I think the reason I was able to enjoy dating and not get completely burnt out in the process was this mindset shift I had towards it. When a lot of us start dating, we have our checklist and we have this idea of who we think we need to meet. And when we go into dates, we're like really intentional. And even if you're acting more casual about it, so hopefully they don't pick up on that, I really think that your energy that comes off subconsciously to someone is very obviously intentionally looking for a person. I forget who the creator is, but she always says whether it's a bug or a boy, if you're chasing it, he's gonna run. And I feel like a lot of us go into dating with energetic chasing, not even realizing it. And what I did different, I would say, is I really shifted my mindset towards just being like, I actually genuinely don't want a boyfriend. Like, not only did that change my energy when going on dates, and I feel like people picked up on it, like it made me more magnetic because I genuinely didn't care if I ever heard from someone again. I didn't care if they liked me. I really was just kind of out for a good time and having fun, and it was all good.
All right. She's still single though, even though she was talking like, well, before I did that, but now nothing changed. The moral of the story here is even before when she was not casual, she was still getting casual, and now she's doing it for fun and nothing changed because she's still getting casual. Just say you're into hookups instead of going on a 3-minute rant about dating. Whatever you're doing, it's not dating.
Yeah, she's just hooking up. She's still single. He's made the point here, like she's still single. In as much as she says she shifted attention and she wasn't looking for a relationship, she's still hooking up and she's still single. We want to hear stories where you tell a story that the moment you shifted from this practice to that practice, you ended up getting married, finding a guy that likes you and you like him back. We're hoping to hear that. She's hit the wall.
Careful, because the reason there's terrible men consistently dating, consistently getting baddies, is because they're doing all the right things. They're doing all the right things. So for you, if you're watching this and you're a man, you're like, I can't get a first date, I can't get a second date, but I don't want to pay for women and they're all gold diggers and this and that and they got to prove to me. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason you're not getting the dates and you're a good guy, whatever, and these not so great guys are getting the dates is because they're doing the right things. They're making the plans, they're paying for the dinners, they're picking her up, like they're opening the doors, like these things do matter. And I don't know why men are like, no, this isn't the way it is, because where's that getting you? If you want to date women, if you don't want to date women, don't worry about it. But it sounds like you want to go on dates, you want a woman in your life. So if you wanted that, you got to put in the effort.
Oh, lady, that's not gonna work. Men are splitting bills now. You go out with a guy, you are a low interest kind of girl. Like, he doesn't have so much high interest. It's just a thing like, okay, let me see how it goes. I might get some chicks. So if he feels like he's not gonna get some, he's splitting that bill. You understand? Because women like to dress up, wear makeup, be taken out. They want all these things. But the problem starts when you want to do these things with different guys all the time. Yeah, it's like you are in business now. You want to go on a date. You are not really looking for relationships. You just want somebody to pay for you, do princess treatment for you, without anything in return, without any commitment. You want to be doing this consistently. You want to use men to go out, and men are not having it. You're gonna pay.
Why are you so dramatic and emotional? Oh my god, you guys are like PMSing or something. I know damn well you are not canceling this freaking girl because she posted a video saying when it's time to be silent or give a moment of silence for Men's Mental Health Month, and it's like woo woo. And everybody's acting like she killed somebody. And people are like, someone probably committed because of that video. Do you understand that how many men with mics talk about how they don't give a about women's feelings, how they don't give a about women's mental health, how they don't give a about postpartum depression. They don't give a about any of that. You guys are just like absolutely crazy to me. Like, instead of trying to cancel this woman because she made a freaking TikTok video, let's start with the men with freaking mics who continue the narrative against women every single day.
Did you hear anything she said? I did not, I must say.
It's interesting and really telling how all of the women reacting to the whole Bonnie Blue petting zoo thing are like concerned for her, like genuinely concerned for her, and being like, oh, this is like not good for other girls. Like, are you okay? Like, what is going on here? And all of the reactions I'm seeing from men are like,
3 or 4, that's what she was saying, but I need to leave those words out.
Live in linear time because our bodies work in cycles. Sorry about my hair, it just wasn't rain.
Well, aren't you lucky? I never saw blue rain in my entire life.
Our very essence of a woman's body flows with the natural rhythms of nature that have been ignored and suppressed. We move in seasons. To force women into linear time is to cut them off of their own power source. Please know the 4 phases of your cycle, because your menstrual cycle isn't just bleeding and not bleeding. It has 4 energetic seasons. This is your body's wisdom. So let's go through them and just use this video as a little pocket reminder.
Let's not. Question for you guys, because it's been a while. Whatever happened with Mercury? He used to do some stuff once a day or at least once a month before, and now no one ever mentions Mercury doing stuff. Now we seem to be getting